Hello, everybody. My name is Derek Iwanaka. I'm Vice President of Investor Relations and Corporate Development for BeMetals. And today I feel like I'm a bit of a professor here. I get to talk to the Lassonde Curve that I kind of grew up with when I started mining. That's actually how I was educated or introduced to the mining world. They kind of told me that this is where we start on the far left-hand side, where you have very early stage concept exploration themes or ideas. And then you eventually get to a point where you're at the drill steady or drill ready stage, and then you actually start drilling. And I would say that's about where we are right now with our main project, which is called Kazan. Kazan, I would say, fits on the curve right around here. So pretty convenient. Obviously, it's a point where there's the biggest inflection in the curve and the biggest value creation if you make a discovery. And for us, our project has been drilled in the past. The main one is actually called Kato, which is in northern Japan on the island of Hokkaido. And Kato has been drilled in the past. In the 1990s, it was drilled by the Japanese state agency, which we now refer to as MMAJ. It's actually morphed out, and it has actually reached out to international boundaries now. So it's now known as JOGMEC. But essentially, they were doing the exploration back in the 1990s. They hit some really wonderful holes, but were never really followed up on. And that was early 1990s. Fast forward to about 2018, a private company called Kazan Resources purchased the property and started drilling it. And they also came up with some decent holes, but they weren't quite able to replicate what the MMMJ guys were able to do. So for us, we have finally been able to get in here. We've been locked out essentially because of COVID, but in 2021, we acquired the property by acquiring Kazan. And through that, we picked up 5 of these properties. Kato is the main one, which we are drilling at currently. We're spending about $2 million there right now. And the idea is that we will make a large-scale discovery here. And typically in Japan, what you find are low sulfidation epithermal vein systems, and that's what we've been finding so far. In our drilling this year, we've already discovered 2 veins. We don't know the extent of them. They're basically open along strike and down dip, so very much virgin territory, really. It hasn't seen a lot of exploration. We're kind of just at the beginning of exploring. So far, we put out 2 sets of very good drill results. The drilling has been slower than we anticipated, but it is moving along. And I mean, most importantly is we're getting good results. So that's kind of where we sit on the Lassonde curve. I would say just kind of after the inflection point. So it's still, I would say, considered pre-discovery, but it has had enough drilling that it gives us the confidence. I think it gives the market confidence that there's probably something here. We just need to follow up on it with more drilling. And just to add one other thing, part of our strategy at BeMetals is actually to have exposure to multiple projects. And so we are also looking for an advanced stage gold project right now. That would probably be at the development stage. So you would say probably somewhere around this area. So that's kind of where we're looking for an acquisition at this point. But the main project, as I said, is still our Kato project. It's still at the drill stage. Hopefully that helps illustrate where we are on the Lassonde curve. But if anybody has any questions about BeMetals or just about the market in general, I'd be very happy to speak with you. You can check out our website. It's at www.bemetalscorp.com. You'll be able to find my contact information there. Happy to talk to you. Thanks.